you as a human being, you where you they look me, if you think say you love this country, with the way things they go on for this country, you still dey vote Hausa man, you and your generation are the enemy of this country. Honestly, if you as an individual where you get sense, where God give you brain, you still dey vote Fulani man for this country, you are doomed. That means common sense, all the school where your parents train you, e not dey useful to you. And I'll prove it to you now. See, truth be told, all the bad names where we dey get from this for this country, all the bad names where other president, other countries they called us for this country, now our politicians cause them. 80% of those politicians are Northerners. Where they give us bad name, bad reputation for this country. That one they outside. Now, how can somebody with their own right senses be attacking the country when they call your own country? How will you stay comfortable as an individual waging war against your own country, all in the name of say now we get this country, now we dey rule? Don't forget, insecurity where we dey talk for this country, now not an they start, now there Iboku pass. Don't forget, out of school children, now there Iboku pass. Children that can't field, in fact, poorest out of the poorest are from the north. Check all the bad name where this country, where we don't receive from this country, all is coming from the north. The bases are from the north. You refuse, you reduce your people mentally not to go to school so that you can be heard, so that you can control them. What is stopping the Northerners to make it compulsory for all the Northerners to go to school? They refuse to do that because they want to hold control. They want to have control of all the Northerners. They want to have controls on all their own people. But them, they send their own children, they go school. They finish school for a year, they go send them go school abroad. Those people go come back, constantly they continue to they rule over their people. And those people where they rule over, that they use the name of religion, they send them do bad things. What are you guys feeling like? Northern leaders, what are you guys feeling like? What do they feel like? As in, I don't know. All the bad name where this country don't receive. Are you guys not ashamed? In fact, I just, sometimes I just dey think, and 2027 go come. Some people, mumushous people go still stand. They say, I won't vote the Northerners. Now them fit do, I won't vote Atiku. At this stage, if things won't spoil, make it spoil. So many things they spoil before they better. Honestly, if Nigeria is getting to that stage, say things go spoil before it better, make it spoil, make it better. We can't continue to live under the slavery of some people that their heart is full of evil. How can you be going against the government that is improving the economy of a country for your selfish gains and interests? How? The people that portray themselves to be good before are now the enemy of the country. Why? For selfish gains and interests. May God have mercy on us in this country. Now you, where you get sense at the follow talk, whether you like Tulumbu or not, is 110 times better than any candidate that will come from the north. Mark my word. No matter how bad you think Tulumbu is, no matter how you hate Tulumbu, is 110 times better than any Northerners that will come. If Buhari can come and fail us for 8 years, there is no better Northerner that can correct this country. Let's be wise and let's be guided.
After Tinubu rule finish, hope una know say power they go back to north. Hope una know that one. Hope una know say after this Tinubu tenure, power they go back to north. And if you go back to north, you no go come outside again. No be joking matter. If power go back to north, it's not coming out again forever and ever. When I go save this video, because of this video, I go open my setting when I save this video. After Tinubu, power dey go back to north, and if power go back to north, e no go ever come out for north again for a very long time. When I mark this word, major dey come, and e no go come out from north again. The power enter north after Tinubu, e don finish.
See, the North are not happy, with the recent meeting Tinubu had with the Southern governor. Lagos State, Ogun State, Osho State, Ondo State, Oyo State, talking about Edo State, Delta State, River State, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, and Bayelsa. They all had meeting at government house in Ogun State. They all left at the same time and they had a meeting with Tinubu. And you see, Tinubu discussed some certain things with them. One of the things they discussed in that meeting was the establishment of the Southwest South Security Fund. Is the kind of a digital platform where these states, coordinate information together. So if there is a security threat in this particular state, they will be able to reach out to the other states very fast. And they are also demanding for the establishment of state police, which has not been on ground before, as against the federal police, where if anything happens, they will need to coordinate from the federal level. But as it is now, they are looking at the police that will be able to penetrate the grassroots, security. Because some of these kidnappers actually, they stage their attack, their kidnap, all these things, they plan inside the bush. So these are some of the things they discuss. And this is furthering proving my point that Tinubu knows what he's doing. I'm not in support of Tinubu, but because of the fact that is trying to place the North where they belong. I'm really happy with his government. I'm really happy with the government. You see, the northern political elite class has held this country for years. The hegemony for 40 years of northern political structure. You see, the North believe that they have this mindset that they run the country. But as we speak now, Tinubu is actually reshuffling a lot of things. When you look at the money, the appointments, when you look at the project, when you look at some of the things that Tinubu is doing now, it's not doing it to their favor. And it's a kind of catastrophic to them as we speak. Right from time, they always leverage on the population. They leverage on the military. Because yes, they have these things. So if they are the one ruling the country, yes, they can do whatever they like. But the moment the power shifts to the south, they start making demands. They have this entitlement mentality. They start telling you this is what they want. But Tinubu being a master politician, and the guy has influence. He came to the political space, winning the election with so much influence, with so much money, with so much media apparatus to his advantage. So these are the things that the North cannot fight against. They cannot defeat. Remember that on October 24, he reshuffled the military hierarchy from the service chief to other levels of military, taking them from the hand of the North to the South. That look, I am still the president. I am in charge. You cannot tell me what to do. I'll be the one to tell you what to do. Know that it is no longer politics as usual. This is called power restructuring by Tinubu government. It's restructuring power as we speak away from the North. You see, the North has always had iron grip on Nigeria presidency, on our military, and on their population. They use their population as a leverage. And these are the tools they use against the South. Whenever the power is in their hands, they will not use all these tools. But the moment power shifted to the South, they start making demands. If you don't comply with those demands, they will come up with all these tools. But Tinubu say, no, I am not listening to you this time around. Imagine, for example, 8 years of Buhari in power. This guy, there's no development in the North. No schools. He built no hospitals, no industries, no nothing. And this is what they do. They want to have everything to themselves and contribute nothing. That is why you see the North today. The North is flattered, in shambles. Nothing is happening in that place. This is what they do every year. This has been their political tradition. It is called the Northern veto power. But Tinubu say, no, I am dismantling those Northern political structures. So as I speak now, they are trying to see what they could do to control the government. Now they are trying to align with Peter Obi, and I would rather want Peter Obi not to align with these people, because this is the leverage you are using. They have no any other person. The article is down. That one cannot do anything as it is. Tinubu has put them to where they belong. The likes of Kwankwaso, El-Rufai, and Shetima, they should go and sit down. The northern dominance in our military has always been their insurance. That is their insurance policy. That means if there's election and they lose, they still have the guns and the military to their advantage. But as we speak now, Tinubu is reshuffling all those things. Tinubu has appointed, from the service chief to the military hierarchy. He's changing all of these things as we speak. So that insurance policy is no longer there again. And they are furious at these things. They are not happy about all these things. In the next election, if they not decide not to vote for Tinubu, he will still win the election. Because this guy has built an influence that span across the southwest and the south-south. Even to the north, he still has influence in the place. So as we speak, I want to believe that Tinubu, after his regime, is going to hand over power to the south, that's to the south-south or to the southeast. That is why I'm trying to urge the south-south or the southeast to see how they could work with this government, because the threat we're actually facing, what is affecting us today, is not coming from the southeast. It's not coming from the south-south. It's not coming either from the southwest. It is coming from the north. That is it. So these people always have that mentality that the government belongs to them. They must always be in power all the time. So Tinubu's strategy is working against them and is dismantling them to the ground. And I love that.
Instead of Fulani to rule Nigeria, it's better we divide Nigeria and let everyone go his way. Endu base, Endu BC, Endu baby, Endu Bobo. He said, instead of Fulani man to rule Nigeria again, it's better let Nigeria split, let everybody go his way. Endu baby, let assume by your name you are an Igbo person. You did not speak for the Igbo, you speak for yourself. But I want to tell you this thing. You cannot stop a Fulani man to rule Nigeria. And there is something you don't know. Now Fulani get this country. If Fulani decide today they want to take over this country, they can do that. And nothing you can do about it. I am not Fulani. I am Igomba tribe from Nasarawa State. Me and my tribe and Fulani will not be settled. But that does not stop the fact that Fulani are the strongest people in this country. You understand? And even if an Igbo man will become president in Nigeria today, Igbo will still say they want to go. Nobody is stopping anybody to go where he want to go. But you don't get freedom for free. You fight for it. Your parents fight for it before. Ask them discuss. Did they get it or not? When they are ruling, did not say let everybody go. They say one Nigeria, right? Na Igbo man bring Nigeria together. Na Igbo man bring Nigeria, Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba. Na Igbo man bring her. Now it does not favor people. You want to go. Nobody is stopping people to go. You either fight like the Ukraine and Russia, or you remain a slave forever. And secondly, check the history of this country. Fulani has governed more than any other person, right from the military regime to today. They are the deciding factor of Nigeria politics. You are no longer on their shoe size. You are not their mate. Fulani is beyond the way you think. Not only Nigeria, Africa. Fulani is the whole world. You can't beat them. Who don't big pass you, don't big pass you. You understand? You don't want a Fulani to be president, but you wanted Atiku Abubakar to support Peter Obi. Is Atiku Abubakar not a Fulani? The same person that you don't want it to be president because he's a Fulani, you wanted him to be a stepping stone for your brother to become president. How does it make sense to you? If you are not a mad person, how does it make sense to you? You wanted Peter Obi to pick Aminu Tambo as a vice president, to pick El-Rufai as a vice president. Are they no Fulani? Yes, they should back your own candidate. I don't know the mentality some of you have. You people just want to speak division, you want to talk rubbish. Politics is not emotion. You understand? These are the mentality of so many of you, but I believe that there are so many Igbo people that understand politics, just that they don't talk online. They allow their younger one who have zero knowledge about politics to talk. You don't want Fulani to become president again. Let everybody go. Nobody is stopping you to go, but you have to fight. Maybe you will not even be alive. You want to get a freedom. Maybe at the end of the day, you won't even be alive to witness the freedom. So use your brain, yeah? Use your brain, no be emotion. No go talk, wait till go put you for wahala.
Those of you who still don't read this game, who still don't see the big picture, who still think this is about Yoruba and Igbo, this is about party politics. I hate APC. Tinubu was a drug baron. Tinubu this and Tinubu that. I'm here to spell it out clearly for you. Your survival, your liberation, your freedom as a Southern Nigerian is tied to this man. Because Tinubu has gone so far already in his 2 years that there is no going back right now. If anything happens by chance and this man's government is toppled, through a coup, through elections, whatever, using insecurity to destabilize the country, whatever it is that causes this man to not complete his time as president, the southern part of this country can wave bye-bye to their freedom. Because he sat outside the corridors of power. He strategized, God knows for how many years. But I am so lucky, I am so happy to be witnessing this masterclass from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has a plan. And that plan is to liberate southern Nigeria. Whether you want to believe it or not, that is the plan. During the campaign, the Fulanis were happy. Oh, Muslim ticket. It is time to Islamize Nigeria and there's nothing you can do about it. But I tell people, Tinubu is not even a serious Muslim. Let me tell you people now. He is not even a serious Muslim. He is more loyal to his roots than his religion. And that is how every sensible human being should be. And when he came in, what was his strategy? The first thing, unify the South. It doesn't matter what you people at the bottom are doing, quarreling about Igbo, Yoruba, and all of these things that you talk about. Minute things. I call it minute because it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. You fight yourselves over irrelevant things. But he came, he said, the people in power, unite them under one umbrella. These are the people I'm going to need. These other people, we're going to need them later, but not now. And you know how party politics works in Nigeria. Once a governor moves to a party, everybody follows him. House of Reps members, House of Assembly members, everybody follows him. That is how they move. And everybody started moving to the APC. People were quarreling. We one party system, one party state. The Fulanis. Because whenever I say not, just know it's the Fulanis. The Fulanis have played dirty for years. And finally, we also have someone who can play dirty. So having the backing of 17 states plus the FCT is crucial. Because the reforms, the structural changes that we have to do, we know the people who are going to kick against them. They're not. They say they have 19 states. So that difference in numbers is what has been used to decide fates in this country. It's what has been used to make political, declarations, to make political judgments. And when it comes down to the South, even after the North is united in their own stance, because they're always united somehow, even when they are the ones dying, and they're always united. You come to the South and everybody is quarreling. This one say I'm PDP, this one say I'm APC, this one say I'm this one say I'm that. Tinubu said, enough of that. Even the people who are still not in APC don't mind the fact that they are not in APC. They understand exactly what is going on too. They are all unified under one umbrella. And when Tinubu has successfully unified 17 southern states, the North still has the advantage. But there is a joker. And that joker is the Middle Belt. And when Tinubu is done, when Tinubu gets the Middle, we are going to get the Middle Belt. There is nothing the Fulanis can do about this. Tinubu is a master player. He knows this game more than you people. No matter what you want to do, you are not going to succeed. Because you have been killing the Middle Belt. You only know them during elections. You have been killing them. So once they get another option, a stronger force, a unified force, of course they are going to go down there. Of course they are going to want to, secure their own lives. So once we get that, then you will see reforms in this country. You will see reforms in this country. We are going to restructure this country. There is nothing that we want to do in this country that we are not going to be able to do once we annex the Middle Belt politically. It's coming. Just watch and see. I know they are regretting. Every day they wake up from their sleep, they are regretting. Why did we support this man? But he deceived them with the Muslim ticket. Just because he's a fearless man also, his fearlessness led him to choose that ticket because that was his best chance to win. And the Fulanis were, oh yes, the Muslim ticket. But that was a decoy. Today they are regretting. All of them packed themselves to ADC. I pity any Southerner who is in that ADC thinking there's something there for him. That is a Fulani extension. There is nothing there for you. You better leave. And even if 1 million of you gather, you cannot defeat this man. Not because he's going to wriggle, but even if he does, it's not really my business. But before 2027, majority of the South, their eyes will be open and they will see what this president is trying to do. And there are so many reasonable people. So people are going to turn. And when the South unifies, it's over for you people. Because you keep talking about population. You have numbers. And so do we. It's just that people here are not interested. But if you allow them to see that this is where our interest lies, I know there are so many reasonable people who are going to turn. So what number are you talking about? How many people even vote in election in Nigeria? Last time was 25 million. So are there no more than 25 million people in the south? So just go to bed. The country is out of your hands.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. I don't know why the North is always agitated and want power anytime they are not in power. You've done your 8 years already under the late President Muhammadu Buhari, yet you still want to become the president again in 2020. You still wanted to become the president again in 2023, and after you failed, you still want to become the president in 2027. These people are not tired of ruling at all. And this begs me to imagine and reflect over what, or maybe envisage what will become of the southern Nigeria anytime power goes back to the north. The truth is this: as much as we want P2B to become the president of this country, it is better for Tinubu or Tinubu's presidency to continue, or power go back to the north. Because if power goes back to the north, the South can wave bye-bye to freedom, because they also deal with the South that there won't be any room or any ember or any atom of freedom for them. They are just like a kind of waiting patiently for when power returns to that place. And that is the reason why the Southerners are now clamoring for a no power return to the northern part of the country. And if Tinubu knows what he is doing, he should better restructure this country, take us back to the regional government, and so that everybody can be on their own. Because you see, this system, if you go out of the system today, if you are no longer the president today, imagine what your people will undergo, especially the Yorubas and other southern part of the country. Imagine what they are going to undergo in the hands of these northern oligarchs. Because these guys are hell-bent on doing and undoing anything they feel is against them. And this is it. It is better for us to support a southern presidency with the whole of our heart. Even in continuity, in terms of continuity, unless there's something like regional government or full-fledged restructuring. This is what we need. Of course, Tinubu is showing some semblance of restructuring. Some of his policies are kind of showing some semblance of restructuring, and I feel when he's brought back in 2027 or he's re-elected, I think he's going to complete his restructuring mantra, or maybe take us to regional government, because I know he knows what these people are scheming. And if power eventually goes back to the north without a restructuring or a restructured or a regionalized Nigeria, then the south can of course wave bye-bye to freedom. This is my opinion. Kindly drop what you think about this in the comment section. And if it is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.